Alright, so this is sort of in response to the video that I made on my main channel about creativity and YouTube and copyright, and I think it sort of leads into another interesting topic of plunderphonics and vaporwave and all these different mediums that take other things and make new things out of them. Um, at what point do we say, okay, this is completely stealing intellectual property? We just can't do that. I think that there's always going to be an interpretation of something. There's always going to be an interpretation of something to where you can say this is its own artistic thing, even though it's this other thing that it was built out of. You know, it could be a critique of that thing that you could interpret it as a critique through the way it was made. You know, oh wow, at this point in the song they make it really loud and grungy, so maybe they're trying to say something about the music industry. You know, you could say any number of things, all kinds of interpretations. And so, uh, given like the culture surrounding something, for example, if someone takes a bunch of movie clips and they make little changes to them, and all those little changes have meaning in terms of like, I don't know, the director behind the movie made a behind the scenes thing in their references. It doesn't necessarily change the entire fabric of the movie, but it certainly could change your interpretation of them depending on who you are. So, with interpretation, just as subjective as it is, I kind of hate copyright laws because there's so many interpretations that could be done of like these vaporwaves and plunderphonics and all these different types of things that people do with other people's work, as not strawmanny, but like as strange as they can be, and maybe as like clawing for an answer as it could possibly be. I think they can certainly mean something to somebody, and as long as they mean something to somebody that's different than the original property, I think that gives it validity to exist, and it gives it validity to not be persecuted in terms of law.